this and discover that 100%. Listen, they're going to try to get in your life. They're going to try to be close to you. They're going to try to show you some things. Things that they're showing you are things that they know people will not believe if you tell them. They're going to show you pictures of individuals. They're going to show you cell phones with information in it to prove your point. You're going to see it for a minute, then you're not going to see it again. This is a lesson I have learned that the enemy tried to place in your way. They tried to place the fact of putting mental blocks. If I put mental blocks on you, then no one will believe what is going on. The next thing is, I told you, like you're signing a book. And you notice the book is signed, your signature. I told you one time I had to take pictures of a book I was signing. Because one minute it was signed and the next minute it wasn't. And I'm like, okay, if I got somebody overseeing me signing, why that person not telling me to sign? What is your job? You're getting paid hourly to make sure we sign in and we sign out. If you're in front of me and if I come back and I see that I didn't sign, why did you not do your job? What is it that you're trying to get from me? What mental block are you trying to say that I have in what you're trying to achieve in the end? Those are the things you have to pay attention to. Those are the lessons that your enemy is trying to teach you that they can get away with. The also thing is buying your time. They buy your time. That's why different individuals come in your space. They're buying your time. They're not buying your time for you. They're buying your time for them. They are able to manifest some way secretly with whoever they're trying to turn against you that already probably are hating on your capabilities, the things that you're capable of turning around. So I got to come in your space to mentally put a mental blockage, either by playing games with you or either by having you believe something is going on and nothing's really going on. That's a fact. That's another thing people will do. They will have you think that something is going on, but nothing's really going on, just to have that mental play on your mind. That's the only way the enemy can achieve mentally messing with you. But you are at 100% today. The reason why you're at 100% because the ball is now in your hand. Any way you want to throw that ball, now that I know the enemy, I can throw this ball that is in my hand, which is the information I have accumulated all over the time of winning against the enemy attacks. The ball is in my hand. I can throw this ball back at the enemy because now I know you. I know how you are attacking me. Either by letting me think or others think that, oh, nothing's going on, but yet there's really something going on. But nothing's going on. You ever play that mental blockage game with people? There's all kinds of attacks that the enemy will have, but they have to be in your space. If they're not in your space, there's no attack. They got to be that close to the mental blockage. For the mental blockage. Another thing is, let's say every day you go to the store. They have your favorite soda. Then you go to the next store. they have your favorite soda. All of a sudden, you go to all these stores, they don't have your favorite soda. You got two scenarios. One, it could be a mental game with yourself, how you perceive it to be. Or maybe the same delivery guy drops off that soda at the same stores that you go to. If it's not there, then you go to the next store. Maybe that store sold out before the next. This is the mentality. This is how you stay intact with your mental and stop any blockage that try to get in the way. There is a scenario, there is a reasoning to why this is happening. The reasoning could be the fact that, oh, it's not that everybody's turning against me, they don't have this. The fact that that delivery truck probably delivers to all the same brand that's in that store. Whether it's Pepsi, Cola, or whatever it is, that truck did not get there yet. Or somebody did not pull out from the case the night before from the fridge and replace all that needed to be replaced in the icebox. They did not do that. So before you start to go through these dramas, because they're going to take you through, because they're trying to see where your head is. If I can see where your head is, then I can play games with your head. I can play games with you. I can make it seem like you don't know what time it is. And the people, what I hate is people who take advantage of people. In my life, I have taken care of the mentally ill. And I could imagine what they'd go through if they didn't have the right people working with them. The right heart working with them. Because that could have been that individual take advantage of them. See, I had to know how it is to treat somebody who's going through. Because I was put in position. I'm there to carry you through, to help you make it through. So if you are around experts of people, expertise, and you're collaborating on doing a show. Now everybody knows exactly what to do. You're the newcomer, you don't know anything. But they're expecting you to know everything. And the ones who don't see you jump into what they're trying to accomplish fast will be the one who judge you first. Then the one who will stand up and say, let me teach you, this is how we do it. If even the basics. If I can just teach you the basics, I know you got the rest. These are the battle you're going through on that 100%. You are 100% there. Now you got these expertise around you who's going to put you to the test. So the battle is not that you don't know or they just jealous. It's just everyday life battles. You know something. Somebody knows something more than you. They're well prepared for the trip, the battle, whatever the situation is. What you do as a boss, if you was a boss, you're going to get your best team players together. That's what you get. You get your best team effort together. If this was my team, how would I run this team? Will my team make sure they sign in? Because that's part of the job, part of the team, right? We're not there to sit there and make gestures and wait to see if you're going to sign in. You're going to sign in. Because my job is to I'm sitting there to make sure you sign in. And if you don't sign in, then that means that person's not doing the job. Mentality, mental breakage, mental game, mental frustration. That is what they want to take you through. They're testing your brain. You should not be tested. You should be taught. the expertise of an individual will teach you. That's what they're there for. But you're learning at your 100% who you can pull in to help you derive to this grand prize. That's the 100%. Now, trust and believe you are at 100%. There's nothing in your way. The door is already open. The door is open. But what is leading you to the door is what is shutting you out. Now you're being tested on every level. Your physical, your mental, your mentality. You're being tested. By who? By somebody who don't even follow the rules. So if they're not following the rules, how can they test you on the rule? Because the rule is to make sure this person signed this book. No, you want to stand back there and you want to say, they didn't sign, something wrong with her, something wrong with him. Is that expertise? No. There's nothing expertise about it. What is allowing you to notice that is that if this person had no problem signing before, why all of a sudden there's an issue? What, if anything, that person should be asking why all of a sudden this person is not signing the book. They used to faithfully sign the book. They had no issue. What is getting into that person's midlife? Are they sleepy? Did they just wake up? Do they have a lot on their mind? Were they attacked before they even got to the book? Something you don't even know about. That mental war that be on you. You ever pass a person and they say something slick and it triggers you? Because when you're at that 100%, you will be triggered. They want to knock you off. But you will be triggered. Trust me. Daily. And that one who triggering you is the one who want to see you fall. And you're going to forgive them. Because that's within your nature. But they will never be a part of your team. You don't welcome somebody who's obviously show that they're not for you. And they'll be that close to you. And that is the battle of why you're at 100%. Because now you know everything that you need to know for the win. Actually, you did win. You win because you got this far. Most people don't even make it this far to recognize what is in the way. Once you recognize in the way, you're able to go even further. But you first have to recognize why. Why are they attacking the 100%? Why? Because now that you're at 100%, you're going to go above that. The number don't stop. It don't stop at 100. You got 125%, 150%, 200%. Do you know about exceeding? Because when you exceed, you go above 100%. That's when you hit that elite bell. The elite is actually the ones who trying to hold you back. The elite is the one who's trying to rob you of everything you have because they are elite. And they see that you are able to win. So the elite going to try everything to tear you down. Use family members, friends, other businesses against you. They are the elite. They are made to stand strong. But what they don't know, that what God got in store for you, they cannot touch because there's a lot of people. Let's count it. Tyler Perry, let's count it. Is he the only one you know? Nobody can touch his money? Oprah. the elite. See, you got the church money, and then you got people who are elite. They can't touch their money. That's where you at. So you're going through the battle. You're right with the elite. You're right there. You're standing right next to them. And that's the battle. They see you there. And then they're going to question everything you do. If you start to wear fur, oh my God, we are against furs. If you start to wear anything that against causing their mission, because there's different missions for different businesses. This business go equalize. We're trying to save the world. We're all green. Saving trees and all. That's a mission. So you're going to go against people, against missions. You're a lesbian, you're gay, or whatever. You got people who are against you. Those are people against your mission. That's who you're fighting. If they have it, they got people who's against what you wear, your clothing. What's in your clothing? What's your brand? You own a business. They're going to go against your business because of the material you got in your business. This is nothing new. This is something you're supposed to see. There's no new hidden strategy. The only thing, people trying to make it seem like it's something new. This is nothing new. This thing gonna be here forever. Competition. So what you have to do is realize that you are at a battle of your greatness. Your 100%. But you can go elite above 100. We're going above 100. But first you have to count on the things that you've learned and what you know. Now, responsibility is responsibility. Responsibility lies on each and every individual. So if I have to be responsible, you need to be responsible too. And if I walk in your way, and if you're not responsible, but you're looking at my responsibility, how are you gaining in the way of trying to take me down if I don't reach my responsibility level? So your enemy lies that way, trying to make it seem you're not doing your responsibility level. But you are responsible. But what if that person is your enemy? The same one who's judging you or watching over you could be the one who's trying to bring you down. What if you're there? But guess what? You're at 100. Which means that you got this. You win this. You have won this. And all you do is sit and wait and watch them flee. I've been seeing my enemy flee. Trust me, I've seen my enemies flee. And I've seen my enemies be watched. So I'm not the only one looking. This is maybe the third video I told y'all. And I'm in New York now. I see my enemies being watched. Which means somebody's paying attention to paying attention to paying attention. And I thank you. I thank you, but the battle's not over because the 100% is not what? We're not over. We're achieving above that. 100. That 5% is in my hand. That's that ball that you get able to throw right back at the enemy. And now the ball is in your hand. Where you going to go? What you going to do? Who you going to trust? Well, obviously you can't trust the people around you. But you can trust the one, even the ones who say they want to help you. But you are built, you are chosen because the ones you're going to trust are the ones that you know you can trust. And they're going to come your way. Some are right there in your ballpark. And they're on the enemy side, ready to come on your side. That's the part a lot of you don't know about. Walking with the enemy. Talking with the enemy. Sleeping, eating with the enemy. The enemy is right over there. But a lot of people behind the enemy, they see you. They know you. And they can't wait for you to let this clown fall. Until next time, BSdiscover.
I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again.
Yeah, you ain't see me act